Hello everybody, XJoe81X, and on the tubes today is our winterization process. 2008 Yamaha's V-Star 650 custom model. First thing I did was top off the fuel tank to the best I can, and second is going to be to turn it over, let it warm up for a couple of minutes, and then we'll shut the petcock off. So let's see if she turns over. It's been a while. On. Choke, ignition, oopsie, safety switch, and begin. All right, everybody, it's been running for about 3 to 5 minutes. And now we're going to shut the petcock off and let it stall, and hopefully some of the fuel will drain. Let me get down here. So this is the petcock. If you can see it, straight up is reserved. To the left is off, you can't see it, and fuel and on. So we shut it off. The petcock is currently off. Fuel is going to stop at this point, and the bike is going to burn whatever's left in the carburetor. Okay, well, the next step, what I like to do is pop the battery cover, take the battery out, and charge it for the season. Just for my constant viewers, last year I had it in the garage plugged in, but there's something else in the garage if you've been watching my channel, and now the bike has to go in the shed and the snowblower has to go in the garage. No big deal. We'll pop the battery out and we'll just bring it out, bring it wherever. I'm using a Craftsman 3/16. This is a metric bike. I don't have a metric style Allen wrench, but this is not harming it, it's not stripping it, and I've been doing this for many years if you've been watching my channel. That comes off. The exhaust is a little hot. You very hot, you kind of grab, it's hot, it's soupy. Okay, you grab it, there we go, perfect. We'll put this out of the way, we'll keep the bolt out of the way. Next is a number 3 Phillips, purposely American, or you could use the Japanese version. So next thing you know, you have to take the battery piece, this rubber piece off, just strap it, and of course it never wants to go on, and it won't ever come off. That seems to be the okay. And you just disconnect this stuff. This is currently live, nothing should short out. It's all blah blah blah. Put that on its side. This plastic piece, excuse me, this kind of just makes its way out. Nothing too fancy. There we go. Plastic piece folds down. We have to take that out because of the battery. That just, there we go. That goes up, that goes down. Okay, so right now we'll take the negative off first. It's a regular terminal. The screw comes out, be careful, but the bolt stays in. Okay, the bolt stays in, which if you want, you could take the bolt, put it right back in, if it allows you. Yep, tighten it up, no big deal. And then the positive, just sitting underneath this rubber boot. Be careful of the terminals. For some reason, my terminals are, wait, excuse me, 1 second. I knew that was going to happen. I'm still kind of careful of the connections, because if you make them and they get all, so that kind of goes up and around. That's it. So we'll have to take the battery out. That battery leans forward in some bikes. Be careful of the connectors. And slides right out. I will show you this connection another time. What I like to do is just bring everything back in. Bring the plastic back in. Kind of sits like that. The strap will sit like that. I guess I could put this in. That doesn't need to sit. Okay. I'll put the battery cover back on real quick. Technically, nothing is on. There's no battery, of course. That could just fit kind of the way it is. Since we're storing this in a different spot this year, I will put this on. Normally I leave the cover off because the connector, the battery terminals have to be on. Battery's out, tools are out of the way. And I'll show you where I'm storing the battery next. Alright, this is going to be the home for a couple of months. Like I told you previously, the snow blower has to go in the garage and this has to go here. A couple of ramps, which are yonder. And unless the floor doesn't give out, this is where she'll be. I can still go left and right. And that's it. So I'll show you the battery tender. Okay, everybody, that's going to wrap it up for this winterization. We have the battery on my workbench, positive and negative, of course, hooked up. And there she is plugged in. The red line solid, just for shits, is solid red means battery is charging. And this concludes the winterization of my 2008 Yamaha V-Star 650 custom model. Until next year, stay safe out there if you're riding throughout the winter. Bundle up because it gets cold.